Hey Nick.
Hello.
What are you doing?
Oh, getting glue everywhere. I am gluing up the rails of my wooden surfboard, and I've just got big lumps of glue. Those big beads, Paul. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to clamp these little sections around the contours of my board, and then once it's all glued together I can then shape it into the perfect shape.
So what's going to go on top?
That big sheet over there.
And over here, Mr. Arbo himself is Paul.
Oh, Paul, there's the little blobs that come out with like dried glue on. I don't think they were. No, sometimes big chunks came out of the. But it doesn't seem like there's any dried bits.
It's all going to be part of the board.
Paul, we watched a video at the Wave Project where we learn about the history of surfboards, and they talk about the Hawaiian boards, and they talk about someone called Blake.
Mr. Tom Blake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you tell us
Pretty
what?
much realized, oh, boards are really heavy, that's why they don't turn. So he's like, how can I make them lighter?
So they were solid wood beforehand.
Yeah, so they would go straight and you just managed to go straight with them. And that was the whole thing of surfing. Just to manage to get these boards kind of towards shore. And Tom Blake was really clever. He invented the fin. So realized like, if I put a fin off the back, actually it will hold direction and be much easier to surf. But then the weight was the big issue. Then you had these heavy pieces of wood and they wouldn't really turn because they were just like heavy and they had momentum. So he made hollow wooden surfboards, pretty much like this. And then all of a sudden he was able to turn them. And that's where modern surfing started.
So now we're in the 2020s. This is Arbo surfboards, and you're inspired by the past. Are you using the same techniques?
Same techniques, and we've come full circle really. Because then, it took like crude oil or kind of fossil derived materials to progress surfing further.
Oh, that was with the
Like foam boards
and
things like
fiberglass.
that. Yeah, all of this.
Which is
and
really
then progress surfing again. And now we're at the stage in history where people realize like that's really bad for the environment. That's it's not sustainable. So we moved back to this.
We also realised that the action of surfing a wave hasn't changed despite all that from the first people who've ever caught waves on their bellies. And it means that you can surf anything you want, shape, heavy, light, and it just gives you the same satisfaction. So,
But then you're getting a different feeling, aren't you? Because you're making your own board, Nick, and then you ride your own board.
exactly.
So you have this relationship
Yeah.
with the board, with the time you spent crafting it and shaping it.
Yeah.
And what's this board you're making, Nick, and where are you going to ride it?
Well, this board is a shape that is perfect for very big waves, but it's also a great shape for paddling long distances. So conceivably, you could surf this board on some of the biggest waves in the world, but it will probably end up being surfed at the Cribber, which is our big wave in Yuki.
Yeah, it's going to be high adrenaline board. And that's what it's going to do. And then it's going to be a family board where you can have your kids sitting on the front paddling into little caves in Porth Island.
Yeah, big enough to go and explore like a canoe, but sleek enough that you could ride the biggest the ocean could throw at you.
So we're going to show this video to our pupils at the beach school, at the Wave Project, and maybe one day they can come and do a workshop with you.
Yeah, hey kids.
Hey, come and learn how to make a surfboard the way we used to do it and the way we're going to do it in the future. Thanks very much.
Yeah.